Statement report with Michael legal team disclosed new details about his efforts John Prosser as a part of the iOS 26 case. Bit of background. Last July, Apple sued John Prosser and Michael, accusing them of misappropriating trade, violating the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act across the league. In a nutshell, Apple alleges that Michael into the development iPhone of Ethan later fired from Apple earlier in the year. A FaceTime video call to show Prosser the details of what turned out to be the redesign of the iOS 26. The months that followed, court record that while Michael worked with Apple and with code, Prosser missed to answer Apple's complaint. In October, the court accepted Apple's request to enter a default judgment against Prosser, which essentially means he forfeited his right to formally contest the legal lawsuit. At that Prosser said, regardless of what being reported and regardless of what is being documented in court, I have in fact in active communication with Apple since the beginning of this case, adding that the notion of ignoring the case is incorrect. That's all I am able to say. And Prosser coordinate position in the joint status reported filed by Apple and Michael Satorti this week. Parties informed the court that they have started exchanging in limited discovery. In that, Apple is still working to determine the full scope of how it was able to access Lipnik's phone. In addition, the document says Apple served Mr. Prosser with documents and deposition. Mr. Prosser has acknowledged receipt of the documents and deposition, and Apple is working with him to coordinate a date for his decision. Despite court entering a default judgment against Prosser, basically ruling Apple's favor on liability due to his failure to respond to the complaint, the two sides contact. His position and other discovery will help determine the scope of what actual information was accessed and only what damages and remedies the court may award the company.